Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Hi, I'm Jason, with Jason Pollock. I am not Jason. Joining Jason today, we have two musicians and actors who are true mainstays of the entertainment industry. You know and love them, even if you aren't sure you know them. Cassandra Kubinski and Tony Daniels. Now, the man you haven't been waiting for, Jason Pollock!
Hi, and welcome to another episode, the fourth episode of Hi, I'm Jason. Why do I call it that? Because you don't know who I am, but now you do. Because it's in the title, right there. Hi, I'm Jason. I have some great guests on the show today. We have a guy who drinks mother's milk, and he does voiceovers, and he's just a talented individual. Tony Daniels, a great singer-songwriter who performs with Tony Daniels, named Cassandra Kubinski, who's incredibly famous in her own circle of friends. And they're actually very talented people, which is why I said, oh my God, they're going to be doing my show. So I'm a little starstruck. All right, I'm a little starstruck. But first, I want to bring on my co-host and band leader, Justin Gonzalez and his Kitty Cat Orchestra. Welcome, Justin. That was beautiful. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have nothing to say to you. I just talked to Justin for an hour on the phone. If you get him on the phone, he doesn't stop talking.
It's true. I can talk the balls off the pool table, for sure.
So I have nothing really to converse with you about, so why don't we just bring our guests on? That was really impressive.
Jason, I want to make Justin feel at home. Ready? Hey, how's it going, Justin?
Hey, how's it going, Justin?
Really? Nobody even knows what that means. Now we got to explain it.
I know.
Yeah,
That's an inside
pre-show, before we turn the cameras on and let the studio audience in, there was some reverb, and we were all doing Yankee Stadium voices.
That's right. Good evening. Good evening.
Not one of my finer moments. Hey, I am an opera singer. I don't deal with this microphone bullshit. That's pretty much it. You know, all'alba vinterò, vinterò. So I don't deal with this stuff with cables and bullshit.
That wasn't even hit. That's Tourette's.
That's really.
But I'm with you guys. I mean, it's like this whole COVID situation has been fascinating because, like before we were all kind of like expected to get on board with the like, be your own engineer, be your own producer, be your own everything. But like now it's like 9,000 times worse.
I know.
And my favorite collaborator is in another country. That one right there. Am I pointing at him? Does it show up like I'm actually pointing at him?
But
no, now you're pointing the other way.
My favorite collaborator is there. Oh, it's this way.
It's like the other way.
You guys, I've seen you perform together. You have amazing chemistry.
Look, I have the biggest hand. Forget Trump. I have the biggest hands in the world.
Oh my God, you do.
It actually looks like you have one of those foam hand things, like when you do go to the games and you have like the thumb, like the pointer.
What was that, Jason?
That was my thumb.
Oh,
you guys are also musically inclined, but I have this.
Wow.
Is that what sex sounds like at your house?
I've been practicing for about 10 years. Yeah.
That was really good, Jason.
Yeah, it was. Justin, can you hit that? Can you hit that note one more time, please?
Let's
just once.
You asked.
Oh man. All right. So for anyone who's still watching.
Wow. Justin, that's what we need is sound effects. What kind of radio show has no sound effects? What kind of radio show is visual?
I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what's really weird?
Deep question, guys.
Bogdan and Cassandra got us the Google Home Assistant. And one night, my wife and I were just lying there and I go, hey, Google, what does a fart sound like? And it goes, a fart sounds like this. We couldn't sleep.
It does. I mean, Google tells you things. Like you can ask it for bizarre song titles. Like we've asked it, like Bogdan asked it the other day. Hey, Google, play Cassandra Just Farted. And it was like I can't find Cassandra just farted in your library. Would you?
But try this Cassandra just farted radio station.
So yeah, I think everyone's doing that with the Google Home.
Hold on. The other night, out of absolutely nowhere, nothing prompted this. I was on the stairs. Laura and I were getting ready for bed, or I forget what time of day it was. We were doing something where you have to go upstairs, but that's neither here nor there. But Alexa decided to tell us there are many different kinds of farts and proceeded to explain the different kinds of farts. Nothing prompted this. It's just like she knows me better than you, Laura. She knows what I need to hear.
Laura, I'm having an affair. Her name's Alexa.
I discovered the other night that I have a superpower.
What's that?
I was in bed and I couldn't sleep, tossing and turning. I thought, I'm going to have to pee again. I know it. I know I'm going to have to do it. So I got up and I went and I thought, was it in my mind? Did I not have to go? Should I just go back to bed? And I stood there and using only my mind, not touching a thing, I peed.
Okay.
I was hoping that you were going to say that I was standing there. Anything?
Wait, did you leave the bed?
I didn't leave the bed. Thank God for that.
Oh my gosh. Wow, guys. Well, this has been, I really am so glad I've gotten to know you as well as I have in the last few minutes.
What, you're signing off already?
Okay.
Okay. I thought we were going to have a Freddie Mercury off a few minutes ago. That would no. Just
we could.
No.
When I laugh too much, I get really phlegmy, so it'll be like not good.
Yeah,
well, that would be more like Mickey Katz, the klezmer singer.
I'll try some Freddie Mercury. Ready? But it just sounds like sea animals. Ready?
Oh God.
Well, Jason, it was nice being your co-host.
Are they scaring you off, Justin? Did the scary dolphin try to bite you?
Show me on the dolphin where the bad man touched you.
He does everything with purpose.
So inappropriate.
All right, now we're with a lady, so we have to be nice.
What? Really? Like now you're gonna be like, now we're with a lady? Like
Cassandra, if I remember correctly, you've got a comedy song, don't you? Or somewhat funny song that I remember watching one of your live shows, people were recommending and asking if you play that.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, there are a few. It could have been
if
a song called Literally, or it could have been a song called Shut Out.
It was called Literally.
Oh, Literally is God, I haven't played Literally in forever. Literally, it's kind of funny, and if you want to hear it, you should go listen to it.
I don't know. Where can they find this?
Oh, all the Alexas and Spotify's and Pandora's. Oh my God, it's not Kubinski, it's Kubinski.
Who did that? Justin, where's my intern?
I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
Listen, I get drinking on the show, but not drinking before the show, okay?
The problem is
Stephen
Colbert doesn't have a day job at a mortgage company.
Yeah. You guys can listen to Literally on literally any place that you listen to music. So like if you're a Spotify person, you can get it there. If you're a Pandora person, you can get it there. If you're an Apple person, you can get it there. Just look up Literally and look for the first line. Well, my mom was literally Cruella de Vil, and my dad was literally retarded. And if you hear that, you know you're on the right song.
Play it.
Excellent.
You guys don't want to hear this whole song, do you?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. It's kind of long. Wait, it didn't play. There we go. Well, my mom was literally Cruella de Vil, and my dad was literally retarded. So I literally have concrete walls around my heart. But can you blame me for being this guarded? I am like literally the hardest person in the world to get close to. It's like Fort Knox up in here. I'm just saying. Well, I'm not saying to you that when my heart or ego safety is under attack, I literally become inflamed. I'm like the Empire. I literally strike back. I will literally kick your ass and I will literally take your name. Like when my best friend said, I think she thought it was a joke, that I have problems with intimacy. I literally flipped the table and trenched her ass in my hot coffee. Okay, so I'm extreme and I am more than a bit dramatic. But I think I have the right after a childhood so stupid and traumatic. And I literally think that's one of the literally millions of reasons I'm so magic and magnetic. Because you seem to be literally magnetized like a Siamese twin to me. Oh, and the crazy thing is that, well, given my upbringing, I don't want to reverse the polarity. And while it's true, I still have daddy issues, which doesn't mean I literally want to have sex with my dad. I can say that, well, irregardless, you're literally the best domestic and sexual partner that I've ever had. Like when I'm beelining down 42nd Street, I literally emanate mace. And every douchebag, bum, tourist cop that hits on me, I literally punch them in the face. I am like literally the hardest person in the world to please. And you are probably I told you guys about this. About to puke from all these literallys. Oh, but please, first of all, don't literally puke. And second, hear me when I say that you literally never, ever, never, ever, never, ever piss me off that way. You're a breath of fresh air. You're the yang to my yin come true. That's not the right chord. What I'm trying to say is, well, figuratively speaking, I think I love you.
My room.
Well, say you love me too. The suspense is literally killing me. This anticipation I can't stand. I am literally about to pee my pants. Like Jason. Oh, 'cause you're the bomb. Yes, you're the bomb. Literally.
That was it was beautiful.
Thank you. I will now continue drinking wine.
Wow. I love the
you.
pyrotechnics you guys
Yeah, I did
included.
too.
That was awesome.
That happens in the live show too. We literally blow the place up.
Oh, so you were part of Great White.
It's the
Yes.
last best performance anybody ever sees.
We've lost 9 drummers.
Second Spinal Tap reference. Beautiful.
I know.
But that song is in A. It's not in D minor. So
I knew it. I was like, wait a minute. This is in A. How are you doing in D minor?
it's the most Canadian key, eh?
It is, eh? You know. And
Is there really,
yeah, and
is
we've
there
done it.
really a key?
We've done it in the Spanish key. See,
Have you
haven't
done
really.
the Florida keys?
the Florida Keys. I don't know. Where am I?
Oh, Laura, my wife, Laura, has brought me my pajamas. She wanted me to show you my pajamas.
Oh, wow.
Well, isn't that nice, Jason? They're
see.
great.
That was a fanboy. It's beautiful.
For those who don't know, Tony is
Gay.
a little famous for that character.
Just a little.
I love Lucky Charms, man.
I'm gonna stab you.
Oh my God, Reese's Puffs are my favorite.
Yeah, it was really bad when Justin had that accident with the COVID dude.
By the way, why is there a cat in your corner? Like you have a cat.
That's
You have a
my
catty
little-
corner.
Hey, this is a punny evening tonight.
It's like really.
We're full
Over
of
the
it.
I know.
Puns in it.
That's my favorite cat, LaRue. No, I'm
Aw.
sorry, Gidget. Wow. Gidget's right there.
Yeah, you just
Stupid.
straight up dissed your own cat.
Yeah.
And Gidget's the one who cuddles with me. I shouldn't do that.
Sure,
What is
she
that?
cuddles you and murders everyone else.
It's true. We have trouble.
Well, I won't come over because
No.
there's like a karmic issue between me and cats these days.
Is it called an allergy?
No, It's we wanted to rename Cat Cassandra to Claude.
Claude Kubinski. I had a
Claude
moment. I had a
Kubinski.
run-in. I had an incident. I had an encounter last year. And actually then I had another one here in Saratoga and I was like, WTF, because I grew up with a cat and like now I've had 2 cats in last year who were like just like went for it. They were like, you are a person that I need to draw blood from. And I was like, but why?
And that
Wow.
night sucked because Cassandra got us all passes.
Oh my God, that's right.
Myself and Rose, my wife, to the
To see
Colbert
the
show.
cats? Oh,
Colbert.
nice.
Yeah,
And-
my follow the bouncing ball. Somebody related in my family who's a wonderful person, also named Jason. There you go.
And he's great.
Yeah, he so graciously
Great.
got us 4 tickets to Colbert, and then I was viciously attacked. So Tony and Rose went instead.
Which kind of
Wait a minute.
it was
How
nice,
bad?
but it sucked.
It was
How
pretty
bad
bad.
was it that you couldn't go to see Colbert?
Yeah, like now I feel really bad because
Is
I'm
your
like,
cat a
I don't want
Republican?
to totally rehash this story, but it was 10 really like
Claws.
let's say that like a cat hugged your calf, but with all its claws out. That's what it was like. And so yeah, I was in the emergency thingy ding and they were giving
My
me the
God.
shots and then I like couldn't walk for 2 days. It was amazing. It was so great. That was like last year, a little before this time. So
A little
I would
before this
say-
time last
I'm gonna
year.
say it made me stronger. It made me stronger.
And injured.
It made me stronger after I got done wishing death on the cat.
Did your cat feel bad for you? Did
It wasn't my cat. And it was what I've learned. I've come to learn that this cat has other stuff going on. So like, the
Yeah.
cat is
It was
receiving
studying for an
treatment.
exam.
I was gonna say just the day trading hasn't been going good.
Yeah, listen, you know what? Living in the city is stressful.
It
so,
is. I was just gonna say that it's probably drinking a little too
Yeah.
much of a nip.
I mean, when you're stuck in a small apartment with all that
God.
street noise,
Love that.
once in a while you want to lash out.
Oh.
So, ultimately.
I found the audio replay. Here it is.
Anyway, I don't really know how we got here. It's probably my fault. So moving
It was,
on.
Jason's cat at the corner.
Oh yeah, the
Yes,
catty corner.
because of the catty corner.
And
Hey,
we'll
yeah.
not we'll
I
not
never
talk
thought of
about
that.
your cat cup.
You know what's funny is we still actually have no idea who Justin's cat is. Like why?
Yeah.
There's
That's actually my cat in
Oh.
Justin's corner.
oh.
Justin's
I'm not offended.
Justin's not allowed to have cats. Check out the court order.
One time. That's 2 times. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
So, what do you want to know about Cassandra?
What about you, Tony?
Oh, no, I don't have cats. But
Oh.
no, I used to, and my own cat attacked us, but once. No, we actually I was going to tell you how we met. I don't think we ever got into that, but Cassandra and I
we met at you and Cassandra.
Yeah, I know how we met. Actually, you guys were you and your
Jason,
wife.
I know you were a little inebriated that day, so I just want to fill you in on how we met.
Not while Bogdan's around, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I know
he's not going to watch this.
No, and he was eating popcorn that day, I think.
He was having like a hangry thing because I told him to eat before and he didn't. And then he was like, "Do you think like being a performer, like you can get me any free food?" And I was like, "It's the triad. Like I'll try to get you like some chips."
Bogdan.
We have nachos, $18.
Remember? Yeah, we were at the triad. So I think I got him like some I think popcorn, but we put it on.
You two met at the triad.
No. You and I met.
Oh, you and I.
The three of us met. I was there with Matt for Larry Storch's birthday, and I got to meet Jason and his lovely wife Laura. We all hit it off. We were having a good time, and you were funny.
Well, thank you.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't perform, but
yeah.
But you know the way
riveting personality.
Yeah, the way you sat there in the front row was just like Tony definitely watched you the whole show, just so you know.
Yeah, I stalked it. I watched you.
Not have done that, but like from backstage, because I didn't go backstage.
I have that effect. I definitely have that effect. I mean, I've been known to sit in the audience and really absorb the energy of the musician to the point of tears when they see me out there.
Mother's tears.
Or mates.
Mother's tears. No,
so anyway.
So yeah, Cassandra and I, we were doing a voiceover for Coles. And Cassandra, and Cassandra had to sing really bad that day, which I don't know. Well, you guys,
as you saw, I'm totally capable.
No, it was amazing because you know how hard it is to sing off key when you're a good singer. And I was doing the big, it's the Coles back to school sale or whatever the hell.
And I had to sing the Flashdance song. What a feeling!
While vacuuming, he's vacuuming.
I'm alive.
And the line that didn't make it in the commercial was the Coles back to school sale. The only thing that doesn't suck in this commercial. And they said, we love that, but we can't use it because it's a born again Christian company. So
Coles is? I did not know that.
Well, just the owners and board members. They're nice. They're good people. They paid us. I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Nice. That reminds me. I once did I can't even speak today. This is what happens when you work a day job all day long,
or when you pee the bed,
or when you pee the bed.
It's true.
And yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, I was doing. Remember when KFC released the Double Down?
Oh yeah,
it was like a fried chicken sandwich with ham and cheese and just
on another
artery clogger on another chicken. It's ridiculous. Judah Friedlander was got me this part in the commercial. It was a promo, actually, like a long commercial kind of. We're all playing blackjack. There was some.
Hang on, that was racist.
She just took it there.
We were all playing Black John. Sorry.
There we go.
So much better. So much better, guys. We've really made it better now, just so that we're all clear.
And what happened? Sorry, that's pretty cool.
This is why I shouldn't host a show, because of my socially awkward and ADD attention deficit weirdness. Anyway.
It'll make you famous, kid. Work with what you got.
Yeah.
If I had a British accent, it'd be considered obscure, and I'd be huge. I'm getting there.
Bloody hell!
I just had double downs, and I'm just actually huge.
I wouldn't bring myself to it. They were talking about the double down, and everybody at the table. There was like some writer for Time magazine. There were all kinds of really interesting people. Judah Friedlander and me, and And the dealer.
Just
And
you
there's-
to know that you think he's not interesting.
Wow. I guess it did come out like that, didn't it? How many shows like this? How many podcasts do the guests do the sound effects?
I don't know.
That's what happens when you invite Tony the Tiger and Gambit to the party.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, for real
Sorry.
though.
And what happened at the table?
No,
You doubled down.
Everybody was talking about how delicious the double down was. And I said, oh, no, it's a heart attack on a plate. I'm not going to eat that. I was so comfortable. I forgot there was cameras all around us, KFC representatives. And I started going on this rant and how unhealthy it is. I'll never eat it. I just totally lost track of where I was for a moment. And Judah's sitting there because he was kind of like the star of the thing. And he's like, no, it's really good for you. It's very good. I was like, no, it's not. It's all cholesterol. It'll clog your arteries in a heartbeat. He's like, no, it's really good, Jason. Emotions. I look over and I see the cameras. Like, oh yeah, hey, I just haven't tried it yet, but I plan to.
I ordered 5 just now on my phone. It's going to taste a lot better than the foot in my mouth right now. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, they cut that part out. In fact, all my dialogue was cut from.
No way.
Oh, yes.
Was this like a local commercial or like a national Burger King commercial?
Like a
Or
national
KFC.
internet commercial.
Oh man.
So
We got to find that.
Yeah, we do.
The Double
I
Down
don't
with Jason
think-
Pollock.
I wonder if that's on YouTube. I haven't seen that in years.
We should
Probably
find it.
is.
We should find it. And then you can find the one with Cassandra.
Which one?
The
She does
Snickers.
the Snickers. Yeah,
Oh.
you were Marsha Brady.
I was, but guys, here's the thing: is like, let's be honest, just that people when they go and look this up. I mean, if you do, you can, but like, I don't benefit from it, so I'd rather you listen to my music than look up my Snickers commercial. But if you do look up the Snickers commercial, it's the Super Bowl one with Steve Buscemi and Danny Trejo
and you.
Well, and me, but like, are you ready? Are you ready for what earns those big royalties? It's one word, and the word
Marsha.
is better.
Perfect.
But not like better, like this. Better.
Perfect.
Better.
Oh my God, you were Christine McCormick just now. That was unbelievable.
Well, that's, listen, that's why they paid me the big bucks. AKA SAG scale, not plus 10%. Hey. Next.
Justin, you did voiceover work. You're not alone here, Cassandra and Tony.
Oh, hey.
I've done. I did a Time Warner commercial. I did La 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 La. That was a good time. La 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 La.
I thought you meant the end of Family Ties thing. La, la, la.
Almost, just about. I also did I sang as a male opera chorus for the town of Puxatawny because they need to capitalize on Groundhog Day.
What?
They did a fake movie trailer of the groundhog as if he were the star of The Shining.
Wow.
It's
I
true.
guess that was local.
Like, it was a local thing for Puxatawny. So it was.
Everybody in Punxsutawney knows that already about their own town. Why would they have to advertise?
You'd think, but evidently it was an internet thing that they pushed.
You ever been there? Seen the people that live there? Come on.
Have you been to Punxsutawney, Tony?
Yeah.
Punxsutawney, Tony.
Once.
But cousin eye touch,
What?
inbreeding,
Oh, inbreeding joke.
It's just one of those, Jason.
West Virginia, Blue
Yeah.
Ridge Mountains. Okay.
Instead of a country mama, it's a sister mama.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I did that. I sang as the opera chorus in that, and then I also on an early cell phone game. I was a pirate. being delivered various blows of pain.
I'm glad we didn't stop at the word blows.
Wasn't one of those sailors, mister.
Shut up, man.
That's fun. I've done a couple of things like that.
You did a lot of video games, Tony, didn't you?
Yeah, lots. I kind of miss the video game days, but they kill your voice. They really do. I did. There was a game. I was the lead on it, and I was basically doing like a Patrick Stewart. It's called Dark Mirror or Black Mirror, one or the other. Anyway,
That was racist.
yes, it was slightly off-colored mirror, and and I ended up 3 days, 17,000 lines.
Wow.
And on the last day, when they wanted me to do all the stuff on the first day, I'm like, no, I'm not doing the screams until the last day, because it's the death screams and just like, ah! And they're like, okay, let's try that 7 more times, and then blood starts gurgling and
oh my god,
good take. That's a good take.
Yeah, I like that, but there was a little click in there. Can we go again? No.
My larynx leaving my mouth.
Yeah, those are know that you're human.
Yeah.
You do these.
Well, some of them don't. They don't get it sometimes. They're like, oh, well, I thought we'd do the screams today. It's like, no, you want to blow my throat out on the first day? Forget about it. But when I did all the X-Men,
didn't stop at blow in that sentence, Tony.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm just queen of the callbacks tonight. It's happening.
Well, no, it's
You
perfect.
are.
That is the trick to comedy, right?
I mean, it's one trick, but I don't do comedy, so there you go.
Yes.
That was my forcible ejection.
Yeah. But yeah, no, those are good.
I
But
feel like a terrible host not having a soundboard yet.
when I did the X-Men and the Avengers, all the stuff, I was doing both Gambit and Wolverine and stuff, and so those guys got it, because back then the chip that they were using was only like a 4-second record at a time, so the lines are really short for the Activision and the Capcom games, especially Street Fighter versus X-Men. So those guys got it. They're like, okay, let's not record all the screams and death things till tomorrow. So we did all the lines on the Thursday, and then finished all the stuff up on the Friday. So those guys got it. I like that. That was cool.
Well, yeah, they're doing professional stuff. I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
Word.
But some people get it, especially in the cartoon business. They know you got I did an opera 2 weeks ago. I had to sing
a cartoon opera.
Yes, I had to speak as an Italian singer, and then I had to sing.
And they were great. And they said, should we start off with song? And I go, no, leave the song until the end. And it turned out pretty good for some kids show, which I can't tell you what it is. And then you guys, anybody here have kids?
No, God, no.
Not anymore.
Negatory.
Not anymore.
I mean, we did. But...
There's that restraining order again. Anyway, yeah, no. So I've been fortunate enough to work on Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and on that show I play X the Owl, and which is really funny because it's the original X the Owl, and when I listen to it, I'm like, holy crap, it's George H.W. Bush. It's great. It's right on. So it was easy to do. So.
Wasn't there an impression you did that Conan O'Brien said is the best he ever heard, or something like that?
No, that's a funny story. I was walking my dog at 57th, right near Columbus Circle, and this guy goes, "Oh, can I pet your dog?" And he's down. He's a really tall dude, and he's petting my dog. And I go, "Oh my God!" He goes, "Yeah, like it's me, Conan O'Brien." I go, "You guys have the same color hair." And he starts laughing. He goes, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" I go, "Voice guy." And he goes, "I should have heard that." And he goes, "What kind of stuff?" And I go, "Well, I've replaced
Patrick Stewart, Sean Connery,
Al Pacino, and then some really cool ones like Ken Watanabe, so all this stuff, right?" And he says, "So who's the hardest?" And I go, "De Niro." De Niro is the hardest, only because a lot of guys think they can do a good De Niro. And then even if you can do a really good De Niro, most of the sound houses go, De Niro, we'll wait for him to come. Like a lot of times when you're replacing voices, like I did Sean Penn in Secret Life of Walter Mitty. You guys ever seen that?
Yes.
So the sort of the speech that he's reading off his own sheet his own paper that Ben Stiller's holding. It starts with Sean, and then it morphs into me, and then back into Sean for the very end. So you can't tell. And those are kind of cool. I love doing those. So he goes, I said, but I'll see you tomorrow night at the upfronts, right, for TBS. So I get there, and I grew up with Samantha Bee and Jason Jones. I did a lot of commercials and stuff with Jason. And I'm talking to them, and I hear Tony, and they go, you know Conan? And I go, we go way back to last night. So he goes, okay, you got to do your De Niro. I go, Conan, I don't even think it's that good. He goes, well, let me hear it. So it gets a little dirty. So I hope there's no kids watching tonight. Anyway, so I go,
There will be, but fuck them.
Hey, that Justin, he's a good kid. But let me tell you something, Conan. You better start watching your fucking mouth when I throw you down these goddamn stairs and step on your fucking redhead. And he started laughing like crazy. He goes, I got to get you on my show. But it never happened. Damn it.
Oh,
yeah. But that was fun. That was a good one.
that was great.
Thank you.
I got to tell you something, Jason. I'm not liking the fucking service so far.
But those are the fun ones, getting to do ADR for people that are away. God, I did Cass, I've done a ton, right? I can't, tons, like just a lot of them. It's just.
I didn't know you did Sean Penn.
Yeah, it was neg 25, my best,
That sort of thing. That's cool. And it's really cool because Sean grew up in California, but his parents were Jewish and from Brooklyn. So he said the word coffee for real, like what he didn't put it on. So it was kind of cool just to hear those little nuances and stuff. I used to get called all the time to replace lines for Peter Cullen. I got a really cool story. So Peter Cullen's great. He was
I'm Optimus Prime.
So you've heard that. So
Yes.
I've done him in the movies. But I got a cool one. Rose and I were driving back from Toronto to New York, and we were in Ithaca. I got a call. It was a Saturday. I never get calls on a Saturday. It's like, hey, Tony, it's Todd from Paramount Pictures. I understand you filled in for Tom Kenny. I go, yeah, doing SpongeBob. And I go, yeah. And he goes, we need a favor. Well, we got to get you to record a bunch of lines of the film. I'm thinking, oh, he's going to have me in on Monday in the studio to record, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, like, now. I go, oh. He said, so how far are you from a studio? I said, well, technically I'm 4 hours away from a real studio. I said, but, send me the files you want me to read. I'll do a couple of tests and send them back. So he sent them to me, and I recorded them. It's like, Patrick, anyway, so it was just so cool. So thanks, Justin. So I sent it back, and he goes, dude, what studio is that? I go, car. He goes, you did that in your car? I go, yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Look, you got your guitar. Cassandra's got her keyboard. I feel like you guys are ready for a duet.
This is my new song that just came out, and Tony played some sweet guitars on it. So we'll try.
If it doesn't work out, it's not going to make or break your career.
What? In the beginning, a billion years ago, a great explosion. From the dark unknown, sand, fire raining down to the ground below. Molten seeds started to grow, and all their secrets so mysterious, imbued the water tree. Everything we can touch, that cosmic wonder, still inside of us. And I know we're invincible because we are. Yeah, we are started with a beautiful light. I can't be confined. We are stardust. Is this working out?
It's not exactly in sync.
I know, see, that's the thing. But if you guys want to hear the whole
But
thing,
it's a
you can
nice
just.
song.
It's cool. It's a cool song. Tony sounds great on the record. You guys should hear what he does. It's super cool. So go listen to it. It's called Stardust.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. I was actually listening to it before we all got together.
Oh, thanks.
Very, very nice.
Did you follow us on Spotify?
On the Spotify, I do.
Oh my god! Can we follow you, Justin? What's your word?
Yeah.
Look,
Actually, it's, clicked up there. It says following. Anyway.
Yeah. And Jason, where do we find your comedy?
Where do you find my comedy?
Yeah.
Scribble it on men's
Here.
wall.
Are we talking me or the cat?
You know what? You should follow me.
Yeah.
Damn it.
should.
Oh,
But
you know what I'm
where?
doing, actually? I don't know. I've got nothing.
Are you on the? You're on the
I've got-
IG.
I'm
Where
on
do we
the
find you?
IG, Super
On the
J Pro 71.
Super
You know,
J-
I don't know why I never think to promote myself on here, but that's a really great idea.
Good man.
Yep.
I'm learning so much from these guests, Justin.
I'll tell you. See, it's beautiful. All the stuff that we can do.
There's my Instagram.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is. That's the IG. That's what
Follow
we
me
can
on
do right there.
Facebook.
The
And
face.
right now, on top of these, I'm creating, and I want to send you guys. I'm doing a meditation CD or album.
No way.
Oh, I
Are
did
you
one of those. I was alone for a couple of days. I had all these magazines with meditation.
Yeah. I've
I
done
try to
that.
take a picture of us. Will I be in it? I'll be in it. This is gonna be so weird. There we go. All right. Yeah. All right. Great. That's
The
great.
crew.
This will probably get the most likes of anything I have put up on Instagram.
I've watched some of your stuff. It's really impressive when you do a live show. It's fun.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, we were giving it our best go, especially back in the beginning of quarantine when that was literally what everybody was doing. So yeah, Tony and I worked out some good technical stuff that allowed us to play together, but we're not going to tell you how we did it. And not really sure how that relates.
I don't know.
Thanks.
That's something fired on.
He gets on his motorcycle and rides to New York. You sing
That's
together, and he rides back to Canada. That's all.
Damn,
I'm saying.
you have good ears, Jay.
That's completely cool. If he wanted to do that, it would be fine. But yeah, so some of our older shows are, if you scroll down in my Facebook feed and Tony's too. Tony had some shows that had tons of people and some great songs of his own on there. So you should check those out too.
And when you write with a good writer, a good partner, by osmosis, it's easier to write. I got a new song out right now called "Come Together," and it's about all of us pushing together for this to get through this COVID stuff. And literally, there's that word. Literally, it took 7 minutes to write. It was just one of those things that was like boom, 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 went down fast.
Is it a 7-minute song or is it shorter?
Shorter.
But I see where you were going with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you want, so it's not thick as a brick or anything like that.
No. And I gotta Davida. Now I can't hear that song anymore, In a Gotta Davida, because it makes me think of Silence of the Lambs and I want to kill people.
It's a
Wow.
It's a problem.
yeah.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this when it's told, Justin.
Push the lotion in the car.
He kind of went from Silence of the Lambs to Dr. Evil. Went from serial killer to not so much.
No. Put the lotion on your skin. Lotion.
Sorry.
I never saw Silence of the Lambs.
This is really hard because Cass has
Wait.
never seen any movie in her
She
life.
just said that she's never seen Silence of the Lambs.
She hasn't seen any movie.
I've probably seen the whole thing, but in pieces,
I don't
just-
consider you can't watch Silence of the Lambs in pieces before you've ever seen the whole movie.
No, I really can because I think my life is pretty good without that movie, or any horror movie or anything.
Or any movie. Except for Sharknado.
We did watch the movies during the quarantine.
Snakes
We
on a
really-
plane.
We really got into movie watching. Okay, I reviewed at least 25% of my Disney childhood while in quarantine. So I did
What have
watch.
you seen?
Well, I mean, obviously the big four: Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Aladdin, of
The
course.
big four for the 90s, you mean?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
please, obviously.
What
You
about
know,
So you did, I mean, The Jungle Book, Robin Hood,
Meh.
Snow White.
Even by the time you get to Pocahontas, it's like meh. It's kind of meh. It gets meh.
The Jungle Book had some of the best music, though.
I did.
No, that's Lion King.
So that qualifies in the big four.
For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Yeah, exactly.
That
So
Louis- I mean, come on.
there are good ones, and then there's like it's the French one with the thing with the cathedral.
Oui.
Notre Dame, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sorry, that did happen. I know it sucks, but it's true. So that one has
never saw
gorgeous
that one.
music, like
You
amazing.
saw that?
music. Hunchback of Notre Dame. We didn't watch that one yet.
What Les
so-
Miserables? Did you watch that?
We didn't, but we watched Hamilton.
Was that good? I missed it.
It's so worthy.
I feel so wrong in saying I could not get into it. I could not get into the music. I know it's sacrilegious to say I couldn't feel it,
But I'm glad that you're acknowledging it because, like, I don't
Racist.
know. I wanted to be that person. I was like, I'm going to be the person who watches this and is like, oh my God, overly glorified. Everybody's just on the bandwagon. But then I actually was like, oh God, like this is genius on so many different levels. But I will say that if you have a hard time getting into the music, because Bogdan walked away from it, he started and he was like, goodbye, like 30 seconds in.
Really?
But I found out, yeah, Bogdan he's not down with the music theater. But my parents did a thing that I thought was really interesting. Before they even watched it regular, they watched it with the subtitles. And they said that really helped with like all those words that just go by so fast. And like, if you're not a person who naturally.
Oh, I was confused. I was like, why do they have subtitles? It's in English.
Well, because my parents are from.
Up
You could say
Connecticut.
from Greece,
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Totally. Actually, no. Well, no, my mom's from Staten Island. My dad's from Connecticut.
Oh, so that's not real English.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, mom calls ricotta ragut.
Regut,
Yes.
Manicotti is manicotti.
Manicut.
Menegut.
calamad.
Years ago, I
Yeah.
used to work seafood at a gourmet restaurant, and everybody used to you get these people who would just embrace their Italian heritage when they had to pronounce squid. They'd be like, yeah, give me a pound of flounder, half a pound of cod, half a pound of shrimp, and a couple pounds of the calamad. What
Okay,
is it about
but
squid?
the great debate: sauce or gravy?
White Jewish American sauce.
White Jewish American Chinese food. Okay, Justin.
So here's the thing. See, I grew up in Philly, okay, and I grew up in Northeast
Sorry
Philly.
about that.
Like, hey, that's why alcohol was made. So, my father was Puerto Rican. My mother was Pennsylvania Dutch and Lithuanian. I ended up being an Irish tenor in the process.
Love us.
I married an Italian from South Philly.
Whoa.
So, whatever I say, it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's that. No. So growing up, we called it sauce. Then when I was living in South Philly, we called it gravy. And the most recent debate is that if it has meat in it, it's gravy. But if it's just tomato base, that's sauce.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So more.
So you brought us the science behind the gravy sauce debate, Justin.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, I give many gifts.
And that's a topic for another day, folks. Tune in next week.
We all knew it was coming.
We
did.
did. We
You
did.
know what I mean?
Cassandra, you've got the good Debbie Harry.
Say
Sorry,
what?
I've been binging The Office. I apologize.
That's what I love about The Office is no laugh tracks.
Yeah. All right, Jason Pollock, ladies and gentlemen.
So much. Thank you. It's so nice. That was refreshing because I'm so used to doing the show with the studio audience.
Yeah. I know. Well,
Yeah.
The game show based on what I lied to you. You tell us something outrageous and we're going to interrogate you to see if it's true or false.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Preparing. All right. So
Have you been confused for Debbie Harry?
I have. Yeah, I always get that doppelganger.
Kristen Bell.
situation. Both, but more Debbie Harry. I would say more Debbie Harry.
And the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oof.
B. Arthur.
Debbie Harry's.
B. Arthur.
Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. That's
I get B. Arthur.
So Tony has done the voice of
B. Arthur.
Sean Connery. But I'm just going to say, so back in the day, in my early acting days, I was in a movie and it starred Sean Connery, and I was in New York shooting, and I was underage and not really supposed to be there without a guardian, but I didn't because my mom's from Staten Island. So she was like, girlie, get on the bus and go work in New York City, and we'll see you whenever we see you. So my 15-year-old self trotted off on the bus to New York City. So I get there, and I had a little tiny bit speaking part in this movie, and I had to wait in a wardrobe trailer, and a guy comes into the wardrobe trailer and goes to the other side and starts stripping down. And I had never been in a movie before, so I didn't know what to do. So I just kind of turned away, like, okay, like guy stripping. And I kind of steal a glance back at some point, and the guy is leaning over, and you know that like real specific position where your tighty whities are like halfway kind of up a leg, and I catch his eye, and I'm like, oh man, that's Sean Connery. So we just kind of regard each other for a moment, and then I just kind of turn away and look back, and then he leaves to go back to set. And so that was the time that I met Sean Connery.
You saw him adjusting his tighty whities.
Yeah, so my story is I've seen Sean Connery in his underwear.
I don't think there's any interrogation because I think you're telling the truth.
Are you sure though? I mean, this started with Debbie Harry.
Yeah.
It all started with Sean Connery.
And I was doing
Connery.
Connery's voice.
And I was doing Connery's voice. So
Yeah, exactly. So, you know,
That's
there's
how
a
you are playing the game.
very solid lead
Oh,
in
yeah.
to the story.
I don't know. I believe in her hunt for his Red October, and that. I think she's telling the truth.
So,
do you believe that I found his Forester?
I believe your 15-year-old self was educated by
his 007.
Yes.
And you would be correct.
Wow.
Thank you.
Justin, this game needs some work.
All right. Let me just see. Should I tell the story? No, because that's your story.
We know it's true. We know it's true.
No.
Oh, it's something else that's going to be a
feel like
lie.
You could
No, it's a
just
different story.
you could
okay.
switch like one detail, and then and then we
Yeah.
would never
It's
know.
true.
Well, I'll tell you that story because that's true. I was saying to the guys earlier, I saw Shark Week last week, and they go, Thaddeus Kubinski. And I'm like, that's Cassandra's grandfather. Like, boo, because he was attacked by a shark.
It's
Wow.
that is actually true. That's
Yeah.
so true.
Cassandra, are you somewhat connected? Between the two of you, you're connected to everybody on the planet.
I know. Forget about Kevin
That is
Bacon.
actually true. But I mean, my grandfather is I guess, I mean, maybe this is a good thing overall for the culture, but clearly there haven't been enough shark attacks since literally the year 2000. So they just have to keep putting my grandfather on Shark Week.
That's why they released COVID. Because sharks weren't working fast enough.
Jeez.
For real though. So if you,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, none of my family is like, it's not like a thing that we'd look out for every year, like, ooh, like it's Shark Week coming up. Like,
There's Grandpa. Look. Oh, wow. Look at that
What
shark.
happened to him? I mean,
he
he
was
survived,
attacked by
right?
a
He
shark.
was
Or
murdered.
A great white shark?
no, a
No,
bull
bull
shark.
shark.
It was
Oh.
not. It was like not pleasant.
Bull
It was. It was obviously a thing that you don't hope would happen, and that when your mother tells you it happened, you're like,
Oh, so he
That's
was a little kid at the time.
No.
you're like, are we playing that game? Like, is this a lie or is this like a true story? And
I don't
you're
even
like,
know what we're playing right now.
Jason, a bull shark can pretty well swallow you like a great white.
yeah, they're kind of.
I believe you. I believe you.
It was just a matter
That's
of
why
the overfishing situation, and the sharks were too close to the shore, and blah blah blah, and that's how the humans have messed up the planet, and like all that.
So
I would just
climate
brought
change
that.
happened
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's why the shark attacked your grandfather, because of climate change.
Let's just go with that.
All right. Now I want to know though. I mean, what?
The shark got pissed off. Too much plastic in the ocean.
Yeah, no, it actually was just that. Yeah, my grandfather swam every day for his health, ironically, and you know, like I know, isn't it fun that we can laugh?
How
about
old was
it
he
now?
when this happened?
I think late 60s. I want to say.
Yeah.
I'll have to check, but I think it was like late 60s. So
How creepy is that?
It was messed up. It was a real mess. But you know,
Yep.
Fame any way you can get it.
Well, he survived, right?
No.
He didn't?
No, that's the bad part.
I didn't know if you were. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
It's like, listen, her grandpa's gone. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have made so many
Yeah.
jokes if I knew your grandfather didn't make it.
Oh, now you're going to feel bad.
I know. I thought he was being interviewed about it on Shark Week. I thought that's what you were saying.
Yeah,
no,
I
this
was.
is like this is the part where you guys are like, damn, I wish that we did cut this interview. Like,
No.
like we just would have ended
God.
after her
I
story.
think, yeah, but the on Shark Week, the whole line was the fact that
man.
her father was attacked like by a shark that usually
Grandfather.
grandfather. Sorry, her father was attacked by me, but her grandfather was attacked by a shark that usually doesn't come into the shallow waters because they can't really swim in the shallow water. But he went in and attacked her grandfather.
You guys, this is really, it's just going down it's a sad road. There's no
We're ending on a down note.
So why don't let's tell him about your Uncle Bob.
Let's keep going with it.
You know what's funny that you said that? I have a step uncle Bob who died today. In fact, I found out right before we started this.
Oh
So-
man.
Shark
It's to
attack.
him, to Uncle Bob, and to
Cheers.
Mr. Kubinski.
Cheers. Cheers. Shout
Cheers
out
to
to
Bob
Grandpa.
and Kubinski. It is.
You guys, what's your audience retention stats? Like, do people actually watch this far into a show?
You know what's funny? I was surprised that they did.
A lot of
I've gotten emails and messages from people saying I actually watched it. I couldn't turn it off,
That's
which
fantastic.
is weird to me.
They're like at like hour 113 of the show, right after the super.
This
sad
is probably the
story.
longest one we've done. And I said to Justin, I want to cut them down to 20 to 30 minutes.
I know. I remember I was on Instagramming you, like, listen, like, how long is this? Because
And we, all right, listen. That was unbelievable.
Cash, you got to learn how to play accordion again.
you know that we gave my dad an accordion for his birthday this year. He
I know
just
that was so
gave him
cool.
one 2 weeks ago.
And then it attacked him.
He wasn't
Yeah,
an attack.
He learned the theme song to Shaun the Sheep, which is a character from
Shaun the Sheep.
Oh my God, you know it?
I know it.
What?
He
Sing
totally
it.
learned the theme song.
It's Shaun the Sheep.
It's Shaun the Sheep.
Yes, Shaun the Sheep.
Oh no.
Da 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 Shaun the Sheep. Like, who knows what they say in the middle, but
I love the little sheep, the little baby one. I think
they're
it's the cutest
adorable.
thing.
See, that's why Bogdan fits in to Cassandra's family. First day he hears the song, he comes, Tony, listen to this song. Baby shark. Na, 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 na.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Justin's face.
It's like literally.
When that song came out, I was still teaching in a school. And I was an assistant band director.
Oh my God.
No.
Whole school day, I had to hear kids 5th grade through 12th grade sing that motherfucking song at nauseum. And I'm like, haha, baby shark, mama shark, sit the fuck down. We're trying to play some fucking Club Holst, okay? Come on.
Yeah. I have a
All right.
Not my
Okay.
favorite tune. Sorry.
All right, we'll end it so you can go and
Pee.
exercise your superpower and pee using your mind.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you've really taught me. I mean, to be honest, I am anticipating whether or not I can
P.
surmount, like match your powers, basically. Not mount your powers. Match
No.
your
We're the face of. We're gonna go head to head.
again. We're just
Release.
just an awkward turtle.
God,
Awkward turtle.
what are you doing?
It's an awkward turtle.
Is that
dude.
it looks like a manta ray.
Like,
Why is that awkward?
I saw a
didn't
turtle
know.
using a straw the other day, which is really disturbing.
A what?
A turtle using a straw.
Was it because we've polluted the ocean so badly?
Yeah.
And he needed a snorkel.
But remember the whole thing about the straws, about plastic straws and paper straws, and they're hurting the turtles. The turtle was using the straw, and he said, "Thanks, guys, for these straws." So
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you every night. You know it's right. The only way for me and you for me. So happy together. Yeah. It was a turtle song. I had to get it done.
oh, I never made the reference connection. Wow.
That's why I love Jason as the host. He's like, swing and a miss.
I'm a naturally
What did you say?
socially awkward
Yeah.
person. I'm
What did you
sorry.
say earlier, Justin? Hit the ball, drag Jason.
Hit the ball, drag Jason.
Amazed.
Oh man.
I'm glad we didn't do prep work though, Justin, because we ended up going on in over an hour. So
And you're glad about that. I wanted to check.
no. All right.
You're like,
But I
we're
really
trying to
do
scale it
appreciate
down
you
to, like
guys.
20 to 30 minutes. I was like, not with us on. I promise you that.
I gotta tell you, people will watch this. So, and I've got gas. I really appreciate you guys. I'm kind of honored that you did the show. I really appreciate you guys taking
Like
the
on a
time.
scale of like 1 to honored, what is like kind of honored?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to honored, kind of honored. On a scale of, let's say honored is 17 3/4. I'm gonna say I'll go with 17.
Okay. They'll come
That's
back.
The new single, which came out the other day, it was been out for about a month now, right?
Yeah, which is I can't believe it. It's like insane that it's been a month already.
It's a beautiful song. I know I'm going to share it on my Facebook page and really push people to listen to it. You write such beautiful stuff. Truly.
Thank you.
Justin, this is what we should have done in the beginning.
No. I like to do the real legit, stuff for the very, very end for the people that'll fucking hang on. This
Yeah.
one's for you guys,
Yes.
okay?
It's worth it. The real music for real people.
But in fact, I was listening to. Let me see which song it was. Oh, "Save You Tonight," and I think I'm gonna cover that, and I'm going to send it to you.
Oh my God. I would love that so much. And here's why. So the situation with the Spotify is that I had 13 songs on a show called Dance Moms. Do you guys know Dance
Tony?
Moms? I don't know where he went, but maybe he'll be back. He hates Dance Moms, so he can't listen to me talk about this. But so that show used a ton of my music. And then what happened was that they became like the most popular songs on Spotify. So those songs are actually the oldest songs I have. So I'm very honored that you like it because it's actually from like 2005. So it's great that you like it, but I really encourage people to like go listen to the newer stuff, which is like Stardust, and also mine and Tony's last album, which was called Dreams. And that's kind of like more of like a Fleetwood Mac thing. So Save You Tonight is classic Cassandra. That's very like lyrical, lots of piano work, lots of like heart tugging, like here's my soul on a piano. But then there was some lighter stuff at some point in my career. But now I'm going back to the dark side for the things coming up.
Yeah, but listen, Justin, we have to end it. I think the broadcast has ended. We lost Tony. He couldn't take it anymore. I feel terrible.
I was going to tell him how much I loved him too, because
we both love him too.
He's amazing. Tony's incredible.
So
yeah, no, Tony's amazing, and we'll be back, and we'll rein it in. We'll rein it in next time.
We'll rein it in next time. Oh, here he is.
Okay, bring him back because I need to.
Here he is.
Hey. I got kicked out. My whole computer went down. Look.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
We had just like a little power surge or whatever, the lights dimmed.
Oh, man.
We're getting this weird reverb thing, Tony. When you just came back, I'm joking.
I'm trying to be Justin.
We were just kind of ending it, and I was telling Cassandra how awesome it was, how Wow, it's very psychedelic. It looks like a Mickey Dolenz video with your Mike Nesmith. It would be more Mike Nesmith style.
Nesmith or the Dead Peter Torks, great new band.
The Dead Peter Torks. That would be a great band name.
Daydream believer and
Oh, are we supposed to join in? Homecoming Queen.
No, we're trying to end this show for like last 25 minutes.
I know.
For like really like the last 45. I mean, let's be
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks,
Cassandra,
ladies and
do you have
gentlemen. Good
anything-
night. We'll talk to you next time.
But you guys have been amazing. Thank you. And Cassandra, you know I love you. So
Tony.
You guys-
Cassandra,
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us. This was fun.
Yeah, definitely. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Keep in touch, and we will talk to you real soon.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.